Bree more. Bree more production.
Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Bree more.
Hey, Lauren. Hey, Lauren.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the Bree More Production YouTube channel. Today we have a special guest. Hey,
Bree, what's poppin'?
hi.
Hello.
I've been waiting on this energy.
Come on, man.
I was really hoping that what you give out on a consistent basis, on a daily basis, that you bring to my show.
The Bree More Production.
Bree More Production. Have you ever heard of Bree More Productions? You ain't gotta lie, cause I'm still out here grinding.
I keep my ear to the streets. I keep my ear to the streets. You feel me? I keep my ear to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We
So,
here, right?
yeah, you here.
Okay. Then.
You heard something?
What's understood ain't got you smell it.
Okay, so first I want to start out the interview because all my life I was born and raised in Dallas, y'all. So I was telling my friends I could not come up with the exact year that I heard you on the radio. I just know you just been here.
Yeah.
Like, so I really, have you ever watched the show Unsung?
Yes.
I want to have an unsung moment with you. Like, I really want to like crack down your history.
Come on.
Where you come from,
Yeah.
who you are.
Yes.
So, how long have you been in Dallas?
2007. Thanksgiving weekend.
What happened that made you make that move, that transition?
Well, coming from Shreveport to jump straight into it, controversy and the opportunity is what got me to Dallas. Being put into a situation where you was forced to survive. And in 2007, I was emotionally and financially and resource-wise being stripped down to the bare metal. And that was like one of the things that I feared, being able to like the pandemic hit y'all in 2020.
Right.
The pandemic hit me in 2007.
Oh shit.
Being stripped from the airwaves, being stripped from the club, but not being stripped away from the streets and not being stripped from your real foundation, which is
God.
Yeah. So at that moment, 2007, I was being faced with challenges of my character, my everything was being challenged. And at that time, you know, my back was against the wall. And I had to figure out what I was going to do. And you know me, if you know anything about me, I love and I perform well
Under pressure.
under pressure. Pressure do two things. It's going to either bust pipes or it's going to make diamonds.
Right. Hey.
So at that time, the radio station and its staff said that they didn't want to have to defend me or offend me, and I was being accused of rape. So I think that was right after Kobe Bryant had gone through his thing. So I in my mind, I had a blueprint. It's like, well, the Lakers stuck with Kobe. So in my mind, you was gonna stick with me if you really was rocking with me. So I traveled to Dallas, and it's like, in a sense, if I can just give you a narrative, like or an example, like when R. Kelly went through his stuff, but you still love his music. I went through my stuff, but people still love the talent, and they was like, no, we don't believe that. He don't have to do that. So came to Dallas, and I went to K104 to network with Steve Nice, DJ Steve Nice. And I would sit there in the lobby, And Skip Cheatham, who was the PD at that time, he came out, he saw me sitting on the couch. And he was like, yo, what's up, boy? How you doing? Like, I'm good. He said, what you doing? I said, man, I got me DJing at the Daiquiri Dump.
What was that in 2007?
Yeah, downtown where the Bomb Factory.
I was young.
Around there where the Bomb Factory was. So 2007, they had to come to the Bomb Factory and
Oh, Deep Ellum. Oh,
Yeah.
Deep Ellum. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
the Bomb Factory, and I had already been doing whatever this thing is that I do. I had already been doing that, and I remember BC said, "Hey man, you need to get out of Shreveport. You bigger than Shreveport." And he was supposed to be in the mix of bringing me to Dallas, like, yo, I want you to come and do what you do in Shreveport. I want you to do it in Dallas. And there's a lot of people in Shreveport, so it would have made so much sense. But the Daiquiri Dump ended up booking me. And so I went by to network with Steve Nice, got the music, make sure that we show Dallas the proper respect and love, and I want to know what's the thing out here, right? So we did that, and in the midst of that, Skip ran across me and was like, yo, what you doing now? I was like, I'm on the road with Hurricane and still DJing. He said, man, how did they? He said, man, I know all about it. Because he had went through some controversy where he didn't get a chance to probably, you know,
Expand like he
yeah,
wanted to.
or explain, or you know. And he was like, yo, man, so hey, let me get your number. What you doing on the weekend? I said, man, I'm traveling with Hurricane. I said, but just let me know. He said, man, I might have something for you, man. I have something for you. So I go to the Daiquiri Dump, we turn up, and at that night, I met DeVille and Ron Party Chasers. And I don't know who's gonna be watching this, but we fucked the Daiquiri Dump up. we fucked them up. It was what you see in Louisiana that the world had yet to see at that time. They got a chance to get a dose of it, and DeVille knows like, what the fuck just happened. It's like,
What's amazing is that this is pre-social media, right?
oh yeah, I am TikTok.
And when you say that, what does that mean?
I teach you all what TikTok teach you to do. I've been TikTok. I teach you what to do, show you what to do, give you an idea of what to do. I am TikTok. If TikTok was a person,
TikTok.
do this, do that, go to sleep, chill, wake up, turn up, turn down, move, say this, say that. Like me, Shreveport, and this magical place called Cocoa Pillars, we was on the same frequency, same vibration. So Dallas got a chance to get a piece of that at the Daiquiri Dump that night. And the Party Chasers was like, what the fuck just happened? Hey, can you stay over a night? Funny story. I said, man, well, you know, I ain't bring no change of clothes. I'm just in town on one night. So the Party Chasers went out, took us to this spot. Like one of the guys had a clothing store now. They dressed us.
Oh, you got the whole
We did
trip.
Friday night, Saturday night. Fucked them up again. They said, oh shit. So for a while, Party Chasers would book me. Like, I done missed a couple of flights getting back to Dallas to try to make it here with them for their parties coming up Hurricane Chris tour. But that's how I got to Dallas.
So, not trying to like start the pot or nothing like that, but how did you get past that rape situation?
Easy.
Innocent.
Easy. Yeah, easy. Like you don't even play with it. Like there's a lot of stuff that people don't really take into consideration, and that's just be honest, be real, be you. Now, honesty sometimes can get you into a situation that you can't get your ass out of. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be smart, but I've always been able to be me and not have to veer too far away from the script. You feel me? So how did I get through it? Easy. God. God is the only reason why I'm really sitting here right now. Because somebody, some upper power, somebody had it out. They wanted that energy. gone.
I have a question for you because this is a key question that a lot of men that went through your situation say on social media.
Right.
Do you think that the women that false claim rape should be punished for saying that?
Yes.
For putting a man through that situation?
Yes, in some shape, form, or fashion. I don't really know how to really say or feel about that, right? I know that there's just a crazy energy that drives a person to the point that they want to sabotage you or be spiteful. I just think there's a crazy energy that puts you in that situation. So I always just tell people, man, what they meant for dirt comes off as fertilizer and they grow you.
Right.
So now I have a certain way I feel about helping people. You know what I'm saying? Because in that situation, I was helping and being concerned about somebody that I didn't know well-being, and that help turned to hurt. And it's like, you know, if you see a dead body and you say, "Damn, well, get the body, man, and move it over here, and then call the police," right? You get charged with the murder. You're like, I should have never touched the body. Only in my case, I didn't touch the body. I just saw the body. You feel me? And whoa! And because I had a big brand or a certain energy, or a certain like, they pulled me in with it, and then the story wound up being about me because I was smart. I knew that dealing with that, you need to get lawyers, even if you ain't did nothing, so they can advise you.
Yeah.
And so, but from what I heard is because I got a lawyer, I'm the only one that got a lawyer, that spoke and said you're guilty. Or you're, you know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. And I wound up going through it, and it took like 4 years to get a DNA test back. And then when the DNA test came back and it was negative on like no nothing, the DA said, I'm still going after you.
That's nuts.
And I told the DA, he put his record in the paper. He's like, he was 101 and 1. And I told him, I said, you're going to be 101 and 2. Like, I don't play with that. I don't give a fuck about that. We don't play with my life.
Yeah, man.
Ain't no railroading me. A lot of guys make the mistake of not speaking up. The first thing when guys get accused of rape, I ain't do nothing. I ain't sleep with them. Like, that's the first thing you do wrong. Hey, this is what happened. Point blank period. That's it. Stand on it. And all that about being quiet. Where would R. Kelly be if he was innocent?
I don't want to.
And he spoke out in the beginning. And he spoke out in the beginning. Where would he be at? Probably free. But when you try to be quiet and let others speak, and other people speak for you, then you become guilty in the court of public opinion. Although you may be innocent in the court, you're still guilty. Like right now, R. Kelly's guilty to me. Right now, R. Kelly is just a man to me. But I'm not here to change.
But you went through that situation.
Yeah.
You know.
You know how I feel about that.
Right.
And I'm here
so
to
your outlook is a whole different perspective.
Just as well as yours, I just
right.
said. Let's just put it out there. Hey, homeboy, you do need to talk. You might have talked to Gail too late.
But the whole interview was kind of fishy though, the way he was
I wasn't there to hold the
screaming.
light. I wasn't there to hold the light. Was you?
I don't want to be overreacting like that though.
But
Would you overreact like that if Gail was just asking you simple questions? Because you seem a little play. You seem like you'd just be like, nah, I ain't do it.
only if I was in that seat. But I want to ask you, was you there holding the light? Were you there with R. Kelly and his accused?
I mean, was you there?
No. So I have to give him a chance. I have to give him a clean. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mind the business.
Right. So, baby, are you satisfied with your move to Dallas?
Bro, I feel like God set me up to set me out. I feel like I'm only here on a different mission beyond whatever I even thought about. I don't think this interview, I don't think of sitting down, chopping it and running it. it's by accident. I don't even think what we just did was by accident. I think it was destined for us to, for us to vibe and get there.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, I mean, I think I'm on course, but I'm definitely happy that I came to Dallas and I'm happy to be here with Bree.
I think Dallas is happy that you came to Dallas.
You think so?
I think you get a lot of love in Dallas, a lot of respect in Dallas.
I pay attention to it too.
Mm-hmm.
And I also pay attention to those who love you different.
Right.
Because you have to pay attention to that energy as well. I watch it all. I mean,
Like you said, you got your ears to the streets. I ain't never seen you at one of my fashion shows though. But so, Hey Bay Bay, Hurricane Chris, infamous song, pay homage to you.
yes.
I have a question for you.
Yes, I'm just.
Now that Hurricane Chris is not where he was,
Right.
do you still reach out to him? Do you still have a relationship with him?
Oh yeah, we was just vibing last night. You know what I'm saying? Hurricane is in a great space. That's Lil Bro, and we always look out for Lil Bro. And
What you doing?
Nigga, I'm in the car riding on the highway murdering these people.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good. Nice to meet you. I'm Bree Moore. Baby is supposed to be on the interview right now.
I thought you said you want to talk to Hurricane. Huh? I didn't know.
He just got Hurricane.
I just said, they said, hey, we at where we at. You know what I'm saying?
I was asking. Okay.
Yeah, we all good. I mean, you looking like you looking.
So now we all good in the hood, man. Don't listen to what you heard, man. And don't be a sheep who get a part of the herd.
That's a word.
Hey, man.
That's a
I
word.
love you. I'll talk to you later, but Bree wanted to know how we
I just
rock.
wanted to know that sound.
All right. All right, bro. Love you. Yeah, no, bro, he's good. We working again. Man, it's amazing the journey that you go on in life. I accept it all. The wins, the losses. I really enjoy the losses. Because there's blessings and lessons. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I
the mistakes
believe that,
and stuff you go through, you're gonna take some losses, man. You're gonna learn, then you drop the L.
In your testimony, you can help the next.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't mind being the first Indian over here to get shot. So the rest of the Indians can come along.
You give me, never mind. Okay, so how are you surviving
How am I surviving?
the pandemic, the whole COVID situation?
Pandemic blessed me. Pandemic blessed me because for probably 17 plus years, I was in the club 17 years, 4 nights a week, every night jumping, not including the holidays. So for 17 years straight, it's been party. So the pandemic blessed me to be able to sit down for once in a long time and not have nowhere to go.
How's your hustle though?
Impeccable.
Are you learning new ways to flip and make?
Created new ways.
Created, okay. Godly.
Yes. Yes. Like.
Teach the people, because you have people out here that don't have your mentality.
Oh, okay. You're right. Sometimes, like when Mike said, maybe I made it look too easy. And then he came back and blessed us with The Last Dance.
Okay.
And then you saw all that he went through. The training, the blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, damn, that's what Mike did, right? So I have a real willpower. Like every day, get up, go get it. Look for ways to empower others, network heavy. Try to connect the dots every day. Like, try to find the demand, and you try to meet the demand. So, for instance, there's a lot of unhappy people, and I try to bring them happiness. That's what makes me happy. In the midst of that, while you trying to bring good positive energy to them, you'll find out what else they lack. And then you may have, oh, I know. Let me introduce Bree to them. And then them, so Bree and that person met, and through them networking came something else bigger. There came something else bigger. And at the bottom of it was who?
So,
Me. We connect the dots.
it's like a tree and branches and
Pyramid, yeah, whatever you want to call it, but it's, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm able to survive. And musically, when the pandemic hit, I ran into someone that made masks, handmade. So then we did masks. So, and not just the mask that made you look like you were sick, but like the good mask,
the cool ones.
cool mask. You feel me? So, and it's just you moving at a different pace than people that's sitting and complaining about what they ain't got.
Do you believe in networking across? And when I say networking across, like-minded people, y'all all on the same level, or do you believe in taking that next step and networking with people that's at a higher level than you, or both?
That's a great question, because I believe in working horizontal and vertical, and diagonal too. You feel
Just
me?
get it done.
Yeah, just get it. Like, I fuck with the have-nots because there's beauty in the struggle. And then when you get it, there's a whole nother responsibility. Like, it feel like somebody's always eating at your pocket. There's a certain type of paranoia that comes with being successful. That's the reason why some people who are not grounded wind up snorting, drinking, popping, overdosing, all of that.
You think it's because the overwhelming of the responsibility?
Yes. And so, not to knock anybody that does it, you know what I'm saying? Like, because people deal with things differently, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very open to that, but I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm dealing with is I'm cold turkey with it. But I use that to create the fire to make me go whatever.
What those people that don't have that hunger, like, how can they obtain that type of energy? Do you think people are born with it?
I think, yeah. No, I think it's a learned behavior.
Oh, okay.
I think it's a learned behavior. I think you can unlearn it, but you do know that it's certain people built with certain genes that, cause like, I got a brother and I got two sisters. And they just like me, but it's how I choose to do and maneuver, you know what I'm saying?
Maximize your abilities.
Absolutely, excuse me, on camera.
Means to you.
Trap, go get it. Trap, hustle, trap, grind, trap, stack it, trap, flip it, trap, network, trap, your network, trap, up there, yeah, all that, go get it, stack it, flip it, repeat it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And start over.
Yes.
So your definition is different than what everybody been putting out. It's not necessarily pots and pans in it.
It could be. Cause you know, we could make it bounce back like a 4.5 hard.
Is it whatever your hustle is?
Yeah.
Take that, execute it,
Yes.
and rinse it and repeat.
You're a poet and they ain't even know it.
Okay.
Absolutely. That's exactly what it means to me.
So why you choose the two artists, Young Dolph and Trap Boy Freddy? How did y'all come together to create this masterpiece?
Great. I'm glad you asked. If you follow me and whatever I do, because there's a lot of people that do follow like the good energy. not the person. The good energy, like, damn, you know what I mean? Something
You
like,
always smiling.
about, about him and them. So the same thing to capture Dolph. And the same thing to capture Fred Trap. And when I moved to Dallas, I've been networking with Dallas since '96.
That's a long time.
Yeah. My first network was Cottonmouth.
My camera dude, like, I was like, yeah. I'm like,
Cottonmouth.
Cottonmouth. Shout out to Cottonmouth.
And then my next network that I can remember was Pookie and Lucci
Okay.
and K-Rock.
Okay.
Then my next big network was with Nate, All Around Sounds. I mean, my bad, that's me and Streetfoot. That Sounds Good in Arlington. That was the hub, that was the record store. Corner 360 in Arlington.
Okay.
Nate. And they had everybody coming there. They had everybody coming now, right? So that's where I met Twisted Black at.
Okay.
And me and Twisted Black networked. And I would take all of the Dallas music back to Shreveport.
Run it up.
Bang. Then I would bring them there. I would pay them to come there. Bang. From everybody I just named, and it just kept going. So I've always had my hand in Dallas, whether I was here or not, since '96. So when you hear me say Latex, Louisiana, Texas, we cousins. We always on the highway. The network.
Have you always considered Dallas like your second home?
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Yeah, always. See, I was in Dallas in '97, East Dallas, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the projects.
Mm-hmm.
Ferguson and Highland, right behind the main yard. Yeah, we was working.
Yeah, I remember the menu.
Yeah.
We
The
used
first
to know
one
that.
factory. Yeah, that's when I was out here, right? And then I left Dallas, and then we was a part of the first group that brought Cash Money to Dallas. If you remember the Bronco Bowl. Right?
Yes, I remember the Bronco Bowl.
Yeah, we used to go down there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what we was networking at, real good, right? And the network just got bigger. It just got bigger. And by me taking Dallas to Shreveport and then bringing Shreveport, well, people coming from Louisiana to Dallas because it was a bigger city, the network just made sense. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So when I got here in 2007, it was like I was already here. However you looked at it, whether it was from Shreveport or Louisiana people being here, migrating here, or if you come from the Dallas side where I had already had a network with people. The people that y'all love, y'all Dallas stars.
Mm-hmm. You was already locked in.
I was already locked in.
Mm-hmm. So how did you choose Young Dolph and Trap Boy Freddy to be part of this single, this new single?
So go up top to Memphis. Go up top to Memphis, and by you being a good spirit, things are attracted to you. And so when people come and then they see the network, they like, God damn, this little small city. But Shreveport was like a real hub. Dallas could come to Shreveport, Arkansas could come to Shreveport, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, and not just me, but there were, people,
Yeah, I know a lot of people from Shreveport.
yeah, people before
that lives
me.
here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was my OG Jabba Jaws, my OG Quinn Eccles. They were both in radio. Like, I really wasn't a radio personality. I just walked on because of popularity.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then I was a sidekick, and then the sidekick turned into his own shift, and then his own shift just took me all kind of places.
So you can really relate to Charlemagne in the Breakfast Club and how he started off as an intern, and you got to FaceTime him too?
Yeah, these are one called people, you feel me? The network. The network.
Let me find out. Let me see how you bang. Let me see how you bang.
All right, so I reached up to Memphis. And so,
So we need to start doing this, everybody.
Yeah.
This is what we need to start doing.
that's the name of the
Because
game.
it works.
That's the name of the game.
It works.
Yeah, but see, most people sit back with their arms folded. You feel me? And that won't get you nowhere because can't nothing get in your hands. So my Memphis Connect started out with 3-6 Mafia, Project Pat, Juicy J, DJ Paul, Crunchy Black. And by me having the good spirit, when they would come down Louisiana and stop in Shreveport, I was the guy in the streets. Such as Lil Jon. All of them, the music scene, I had a good network. And Charlemagne didn't answer.
It's fine. I
But he's
believe.
probably asleep. You got to put him on, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what happened. So me and Gotti was real cool. And so then when you're a good person and you're a good network, when they go back, what you did when you went down that way. So somebody would bring them on the same little connect. When you go down to Dallas, you got to see who? Bam. When you go to Shreveport, you got to see bam. When you go to Alabama, you got to see bam. So now your name and you is in the network. So me and Dolph, and when he met, the reputation already preceded itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he got here, like, yeah, big homie, baby. I'm like, big homie, huh? All right, big homie. That's what it is. You feel me? Yeah, whatever. And the personality and the energy was so good. Whatever you need from me, homie, holla at me. So one night we was in studio and Arlington. Me, with Ronnie, with Mister, Supreme, J.O. and there. So everybody's gathered around. We talking about how to push the Dallas-Fort Worth culture forward musically. And I said, well, what Dallas really needs is the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And so the only way you get the spotlight is you got to network with the spotlight.
And what is the spotlight right
The
now?
spotlight is the light. Have you ever noticed the artists can't get features before they're hot, but then they catch a single that goes real big and then they get verses from everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody jumps on the remix for free. So you have to figure out how to curate that energy and create the light. So that's like one of my recipes to get the big dog on the same frequency with the little dog. So Trap is really 2 years old, the record. At that time, Trap was, in my eyes, he wasn't even really rapping. He was just getting started rapping. And Yellow was going already. And I looked at it, I said, Trap. I said, I got something for you. So one night, Dolph was in concert, we went to Be Live, I introduced Trap to Dolph. Like, yo, that's the little nigga in the city, that's my little nigga right there. They made a connect, right? I left. Then one day we sit in the studio, I was like, I'm gonna show y'all how the power of networking. You should do this. So I sent this beat to another person and another person just to show them like the power of the network. And I said, whoever sent me the verse back, that's what I'm rolling with. And Dolph sent me the verse back. So now I got a Dallas producer
So
and
talk about that.
and on a big boy on a Dallas producer beat. I said, so Dallas needs the spotlight. So Trap, come here. It makes sense. The name of the song is Trap. Put you on there. Sandwich it. Now I'm ready to do whatever. But it took me a minute to learn the business on this side of the game.
Yeah, because this side of the game is way different from
My side of the game.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to learn the business. Why this, why that? Because I had been through so much. And then I'm the person that don't complain about what you don't get hype. I take every lesson. It's a bought lesson. Them the best lessons when you buy for it. You know what I'm saying? You pay for it.
Yeah,
You buy it. Yeah, you buy it. Ooh, appreciate it next time come around. So the bought lesson.
I ain't trying to cut you off, but that's funny that you said that because I said I'm tired of failures.
Charlemagne.
What's up, wealthy brother?
Yeah.
I am sitting here with some people that are just like
Some
you
people say
and me.
name.
Bree.
More.
Bree.
Be Bree more.
The Bree, and they are just we're in the middle of an interview.
Okay.
They're interviewing me, and they wanted to know the power of network and how. What you asked me about networking?
I said, so you should really, your story relates to Charlemagne's story because
Charlemagne,
he
come
started
on.
out as an intern,
Yeah.
working under different,
And then the Carolinas to where he's at. Yeah. So from Shreveport, Louisiana to Dallas.
Yeah.
And then Dallas to the world.
right.
Yeah.
Hi, Charlemagne.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am blessed, black, and Holly Bay.
I feel the same way. Every day.
Nah, but networking is everything, you know. And like I tell people all the time, like we act like we live in a society where you can't have, synergy with people. There's not enough unity, there's not enough cooperation. But it's just like we all walking the same path. You know what I mean? Like I feel good that I can reach out to Bay Bay if need be, and Bay Bay can reach out to me because there's this whole mentality about everybody's self-made, nobody that's
No.
like,
Charlemagne, I'm not trying to cut you off, but can we please talk about, in your book you stated that most young people take advantage of opportunities. You said something like most young people don't see it.
Nobody recognize, a lot of young kids don't recognize opportunity unless it's a paycheck attached.
Right, unless it's a paycheck attached to it.
Yeah.
Because now I'm dealing with that as a boss myself, and I'm trying to get interns, and I cannot get interns because they do not appreciate the opportunity due to the fact there's no cash. Yeah.
Yeah, because the dumb shit is, people say, you got to know your worth, Yeah, but you also got to know when your skill set isn't worth nothing. If you haven't developed the skill set yet, it ain't worth nothing yet. All you have is the opportunity. The opportunity is priceless.
Right.
Once you get that opportunity, you can show and prove, that your skill set is actually worth something. But you haven't even developed the skill set yet. You don't even know what your skill set is. Like the internship is just an opportunity to see if you even like what it is you're involved in.
Right.
Yeah.
When I got an internship at the radio station, it didn't take me long to realize, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
But I didn't start off on the air. I started off in the promotions department, putting up the posters and driving the station vehicles, going to get the jobs food and water and everything else they needed. Sometimes it was weed, whatever it was. Like, I didn't know what your worth is, what your value is. Like the opportunity is priceless.
Yeah. Just
to get the chance to do something that you may eventually love to do.
Right.
By pouring into other people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everybody that I love has built up other folks. You know what I mean? I love Jay-Z. Jay-Z's a legend himself, and he's created other legends.
Right.
Yeah.
Same thing with I love individuals like that. Like, who are you passing the torch to, so to speak? Who are you helping build their own kingdom? Like that stuff right there means the world to me. That's what I'm into now.
Yes,
That's
sir.
what I've always been into. I've always been, if I was a basketball player, I would lead the league and assist. I would the points was cool. I would throw 20 assists a game.
Right.
No, like Stockton.
That's not.
Word.
Yes. I could pass that like Stockton. Was popping.
Word.
Bring the whip just hopping.
Yeah.
That's right.
And just to state this real quick, we love Ross when Ross was the boss, but when Ross put on Meek and Wale, we loved him. We loved Meek when he rapped, but when he put on Lil Snoop, we loved him. You get me?
Yeah.
We love when you are bigger when you put on. So that's the stage that I'm at this point. Like I'm no longer just want to just be on stage. I want to become the platform that people jump off of to get onto stages.
That's right. I love it. I mean, that's like I said, that's all I want to do at this point in my life. Like,
right.
That's what keeps you going forever. Like the only reason I even first of all, I love doing radio, and that's one of the reasons I resigned with the Breakfast Club. But another reason is because, we built this platform that has helped so many other people you know, become the best versions of themselves. Like introduce the world to so many other people. So it's like, yo, why I did that? That don't have nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
That's like we built this platform that has empowered so many others. So like, why keep that up now?
Yeah, I remember when you came and I got you book and I said, bro, your book gonna be the first book that I read. I don't like reading books. And they say, hey, how the fuck you get all the money, nigga? If you don't like to read, it's God that puts you and he helps you. But Charlemagne and I talked to Sway the other day. But y'all are like two brothers that I feel like can articulate what I'm really trying to say, and I have a lot of real nigga questions that I would love to address on some type of platform that y'all got, and like let's try to make it cool to love again. You feel me?
And share.
Maybe you a whole legend though. Let's not get it fucked up. Let's not act like Hollywood Bay Bay ain't no legend out here.
That's all I've been trying to tell him the entire interview.
But I find pleasure in just again being humble. Like what you're articulating to me is what I've been, and you just gave me the verbiage for it. Like before then, I couldn't explain it to Bree. Like Bree, I wanted to come and do this for you.
Thank you.
You feel me? Like, nigga had to really remind me. He had to remind me, like, yeah, nigga, you know you put me up there at 9 o'clock tonight, right? Because you canceled Saturday because your ass went out of town on the road. You feel me? But I wanted to come and whatever this is gonna do for you, you'll be like, no, that nigga came and you wanted to see if I was gonna bring the same energy
I did.
that I dump off into other people. You know what I'm saying? And so she just said it to Charlemagne, yada yada yada. I said, no, these people are like one phone call away. Me and Charlemagne met each other 3 times.
And that's dope. This is
In
dope.
our entire life. 3 times. And we have a mutual friend, which is Lil Duval.
Really?
Yeah.
And George, and Big George.
And Big George, yeah. Big Gio, yeah.
Big, the operations manager at K104, George Cook, is the first person that ever gave me a full-time job in radio.
You see what I'm talking about? So it's
networking.
And I have not ever called Charlemagne and said, hey, bring me on the Breakfast Club or do what you like. It's just for him to be able to pick up the phone and bless you and bless. I'm done. Charlemagne can hang up at this point.
Yeah, y'all definitely blessed me.
Yeah.
Seriously, thank you so much. I'm very grateful.
Bree, appreciate you, Bree.
Thank
Baby,
you.
my brother, appreciate you, Ken.
Absolutely.
Good night.
Yeah.
That was dope, baby. Thank you.
No, it's what it is, bro. Like, and that's what you gonna get it. Just keep living.
I think I get it.
So the Dolph, the Trap, I've always had that recipe of like wanting to put and give a person a shot, because once they get opportunity, they're gonna change how they look. Money and opportunity changes, or it's gonna amplify who you really is. Like, I haven't chased money in a while, right? But I'm still here with Bree. So it would make you almost question, like, do this nigga really have the money? Because nigga, if I had the money, nigga, I wouldn't be sitting there with no motherfucking Bree. I'd be on, thank you for admitting who you really would be.
Right.
Yeah, money. If I had unbelievable fucking money, like, I would do some crazy. Like, we would go and do something big in the hood. Like, and when I say the hood, because if you can change the mentality of the community,
I say that all the
you
time.
can build like I don't know how to go and just, hey man, every Saturday we gonna clean out. It is not national, but it is national hood community. Clean up your yard. If everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot. Clean up your shit. Clean your house up, man. Everybody for the first part of the morning, we're gonna clean our houses. What you mean you don't know how? You know how to get out here and ask for $5? You know how to stand outside the bus station. You know how to. So if you know how to beg, you know how to. Come on, man. We finna do the heel broom, heel lawnmower. Let's go. While bumping something crazy.
When you gonna do that? That's a good idea.
Yeah, I said, you just have to get the resources. I mean, I have a lot of stuff, bro. Like, we ain't asking people no more. Like, we just doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think when you form a committee, you get nothing done.
So, baby, what inspired you to transition from DJ to artist?
Well, if you follow me again, because some people follow the energy, you will learn and notice that I am not and has never been a DJ. I have a DJ. So with me and my DJ, we create the experience that has mesmerized or has infected so many people and inspired so many people to do or pattern themselves after it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't the first MC, I wasn't the first entertainer. It's just that the way we do it is so different. Yeah, different and rare. It's like, damn, I didn't even feel like dancing, but this motherfucker got me moving for no reason at all.
Do y'all rehearse? Y'all practice, or it's just all
Nah, man, it's all vibes, bro. Me and DJ Chico started working together around 98, but I had a whole nother vibe with another DJ called Doc Cooley. But Doc Cooley is his own DJ, and then he had a partner with Jazzy Jeff, so it was Doc Cooley and DJ Jazzy Jeff. So me and Chico formulated our thing and shit. We still running, you know what I'm saying, to this day. But, I mean, that's what it is.
This whole experience has been super dope.
I knew you wasn't going to be able to get all of Bay Bay, not no one. It's too many chapters of Bay Bay.
It's so many chapters, and it's amazing. So, what are your goals as a radio personality?
I don't have none. I don't have any.
You don't have any goals. Do you have a planner?
No. Every day I'm just living life. I'm just here. I'm existing. And I lie to you not.
You don't have like a list of things. Do you have a bucket list of things you want to do before you pass away?
Yes, bucket list is just live. Bucket list is like, I like to do what other people like to do.
What?
Meaning that, like if Bree say, I want to go to Greece. Like, damn, Bree, who the hell I know in Greece? And then pick up the phone and, hey man, can we come to Greece, man? Shit, yeah, we're going to Greece. When you going?
I want to go to Greece.
March 16th. Let's go to Greece. And then we go to Greece and then, but that wasn't in my bucket list. That was Bree's bucket list. You feel me? So I like to do that. And with my family, with my organization, I'd like to, because I know what it feels like not to have shit. I sit back and watch the people who had. I've seen how they lost it. I've seen what they could have done. I understand majority of what the black community see and don't see or don't say, should say. You feel me? And I enjoy being different. I enjoy being solid. I enjoy speaking what should be spoken. But sometimes a wise man once said nothing at all.
I just told my friend that.
Yeah.
Amen.
So you got to know when things are sensitive. And a lot of people are not going to get what you speak. It's not about what you said, it's about how they took it. So even in sit-downs and chop-it-ups and interviews, they're trying to figure out, is this interview orchestrated? Or are they really flowing and vibing?
How do you balance family life and
That's what
the hustle?
That's what I work on. Like, I made my family a part of the hustle. You know, my kids, they enjoy me. The pandemic helped me with that too. You know what I'm saying? I told you that. So that was a good reference. But my wife, I feel like my wife, my kids, and anybody that's connected to me, if y'all go through the rain with me, you want to enjoy the sun with me. So that's how I balance. I mean, I just work them all in.
That's key.
Yeah.
All right, so let's tap into your mental health. What do you do to overcome the challenges that comes with the stress of your job? Now, I seen that you was posted up with Nipsey.
Yeah.
I seen that you was posted up with King Von.
Yeah.
Does that type, like, just witnessing these young lives pass away, and does that hurt you a little bit? Like, does that bother you? And if so, how do you deal with that?
I think, Bree, for the first time, I think you've asked me something that really put me on the ropes because I don't really know how I deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I accept a lot of things for what it is. I'm at the point now where I'm off into the why of everything. Like, even though I know the answer, like the teacher say, show your work. Cool. To shoot and kill. Why is it the first thing when we have a disagreement with another young king or queen, the first thing is to harm? You know what I'm saying? Bree, you didn't do anything to me that made me clutch. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you said, clutching it shouldn't be the first thing.
Right.
You feel me? The first thing should be probably, let's cool off. You chill, you go downstairs, I'm gonna chill right here, man. I got some water, blah, blah, blah. Then we come back and we can be, now what you saying now? Cool. You know what I'm saying? And then we either work it out, or we can go in the corner, we can box it out. But to shoot it out, that's almost, there's no coming back from that. So I'm off into the why of everything. Like, why is the first thing we do is we try to zip them up, put them in the air. You know what I'm saying? Really, I think now our young men are afraid to live, but not afraid to die. You feel me? So when you ask me how to deal with it, this is for the first time, I don't know how I deal with it. I just deal with it like with Nipsey. I be like, damn, why do all the good ones always go a little earlier than the ones who purposely just know no better? And I say, man, a lot of people, like, they're not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not crazy. Because if they was crazy, they'd be out there slap boxing around a snake. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're not crazy. They know exactly what they're doing. So attention is a new currency. I'll do whatever to get the attention. Even if it starts.
Even if it's temporary though?
Yeah, even if it started a fire, even if it started a flood, even if I just need that attention so that I could potentially get $3,000, $4,000 to stack it, to put it to my ear, to act like I'm getting it, so that some more can come so I can change my situation. Recipe. So think about this. When one make it through the loophole, out the bucket, the rest of the look at that and say, oh, that must be the way, right? Example, one artist make it this way, then the floodgates open and everybody ride that way. And then one artist choose to be different and everybody follow this one here, and then they say, oh shit, that's working over there. Here we come, and then they go this way. So you had a way of, you just had to be a dope MC at first.
Yeah.
Dope. Thought-provoking. I'm the best today. We ready for our borough.
Lyrics.
And then, and then it got into the, you know.
The cloud,
No.
the entertainment.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh.
Yeah. And then it got to, and then the influences. Think about what Master P, Gucci Mane, Soulja Boy, Hurricane Chris, 50 Cent, Atlanta, Chicago, the West Coast, New York. Think about the impact that they've had on our communities. I gave names though, then I went to cities. What did Master P do for the community? Not what did he do literally for the community, but what did he do for how did he inspire the community? He made every nigga feel like he can get a record label. What did Gucci Mane do? He made every nigga that damn near couldn't talk straight think he could rap. What did Soulja Boy do? He made all niggas get off motherfucking physically going and touching Bree put that shit on the internet. Soulja Boy, the internet old Soulja Boy shit.
Yeah, yes.
These are some of the pillars in our community in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Used to be the DJ and the MC. I mean, think about it. These are the pillars that, this is the shit, like I ain't read books, this is shit I paid attention to. Influences. Because the influences was, for me, was the West Coast. E40, Too Short, NWA, Ice Cube, Boys in the Hood. I just bought a 62 Chevy. Fixing that now. Man, I gotta get that motherfucker raised up just so I can
Dance.
And then I'm gonna get in the back seat and be like, let me out. Yo, let me out. I'm gonna get in the back of my own shit. Let me out. Let me out. This influences. So the way to change the community is change the mentality. And they gotta see something different. And the opportunity has to be there so they can have options. I don't want to just have to run to the dope game, but show me something else that get a lot of praises other than killing and going and because just they and they were like, man, that's a damn shame. They shoot up everything. It's somebody else be like, y'all came through, boy. y'all sprayed everything but the roaches, boy. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
they glorify a lot of stuff. I mean, this is science, bro, but
So what advice do you have for those?
I don't have no more advice. I'm through talking.
You do. You just want to do.
I just want to do.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do me and be an example. I don't have no advice for the younger generation. Keep your ears and eyes wide. Pick your poison. Look, observe. Pick up what you want to pick up. Because you're going to do what you want to do anyway. I ain't going to preach it to you. I'm going to reach it to you. You feel me?
I think that's the best advice,
Yeah.
to be honest, is to lead by
I ain't got no advice.
Right.
I'm just going to do it.
Action.
And if you pick up from me, then you pick up from me. If you pick up from, there's a place for everybody on earth.
I'm not trying to sound like Charlemagne or nothing, but you might want to tap into the therapy situation. Because that's scary. Like, one minute you interviewing somebody that's living and rapping and freestyling,
Right.
and then the next day you saying rest in peace. Like,
Bree, I'll give you your flowers while you're here. So therefore, when you transition, me and God is kind of like like that's your will. Who am I to try to reverse or interrupt what God's doing? Hey, little mama, little homie, that's a brick wall over there. God damn! I told you it was a wall. You feel me? So I deal with it, and I lose loved ones. Nip was in this cool, crazy entertainment business. Nip to me was like the most authentic behind 50 or in front of 50, behind 50, behind or in front of Young Dolph, behind or in front of Kevin Gates, behind or in front of a couple of more genuine people. But the other, once they got the bag, boom, shut the door. Talk to the manager, talk to this, like, you ain't have to really talk to a manager to get to me. We flow freely.
yeah.
Bree, no, I'm not coming up there to do that. Yes, I'm coming up there to do that. You don't really need a manager to do that. You just have to be firm, be solid. I could be there at 9 o'clock, that's it. And so I've been that, so that's what works for me.
I understand.
Yeah.
Alright, since you've been in Dallas for a long time, we're going to ask you a few questions and we're going to wrap it up.
Come on.
From a musically perspective,
Yeah.
what's Dallas anthem? Is it Southside the Realest, or is it Oh Cliff That's My Hood?
Both. Both.
Rudy's or Henderson's?
Rudy's.
My heart. North Park or Galleria?
That's unfair.
How? That's easy. North Park or Galleria?
Because my homies got to start at the Galleria. I'm at the Galleria.
Okay. Loyal. DFW Airport or Love Field?
Shit. Cause see, that damn Love Field let me. Love Field remind me of Soul Play, man. They let me sit there. So I fucking Love Field, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. Fucking Love Field.
Sweet Georgia Brown or South Dallas Cafe?
See now, shit, you gonna fuck up a meal plan. You know what I'm saying? Shit. South Dallas because I'm lawyer.
South Dallas.
Yeah.
Lincoln or Madison?
Oh, so you're not gonna go back to the school. You're not gonna go back up to that school, man. Lincoln, I'm around.
Hey, I'm a Lincoln.
Yeah.
Lincoln. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, baby, thank you so much for stopping by.
Absolutely.
Like, you really blessed my game. You really blessed my audience with
Come on.
your humbleness, most of all,
Right.
and the gems that you dropped.
Right.
I hope that people pick them up, seriously.
Real talk and real talk. Anytime you want me back, we're gonna come back, man. We're gonna sit down, we're gonna chop it up like real niggas supposed to.
Yeah. Kings and queens are not a nigga.
Call it.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
Let's get it, bro. You feel me?
Thank you. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And make sure you follow Baby.
Come on, at Hollyhood Bay Bay on all social media platforms.
All social. And make sure you stream Trap.
Yeah, come on, man. Go there, get that, man. Let's enjoy.
Trap.
Hustle,
Hustle.
motivate, trap,
Wake up.
stack it,
Do something for you.
flip it, repeat,
Alright.
and tap that red button.
Please. Peace. Stay dangerous.